Today we will be taking the last 30 NBA #1 draft picks and drafting them again to current teams today in the NBA. Now for the active players like LeBron James, Blake Griffin, and more, we're just going to replace them with their best version. So without further ado, let's get into this NBA 2K21 Next Gen season and playoff simulation. Let's go! Onto the famous wheel, we have all the players from 1992 to 2021, the last 30 NBA #1 draft picks, and right now we will be giving every team a random player. So let's start off with Shaquille O'Neal in 98 overall. Again, these are the best versions of them, and so the Orlando Magic, Shaquille O'Neal will be going to the Memphis Grizzlies with John Morant, and that could be an amazing duo. I can't wait to see what's going to go down there in Memphis. But next up on the list, we have Chris Webber coming in at a 93 overall, and he's headed to the Brooklyn Nets. He will be joining Durant and Harden because Kyrie Irving and Blake Griffin are up on this list, but then again, there's a chance that Irvin or Griffin could be drafted by the Nets in this simulation, as now we have Glenn Robinson, and he's going to the Milwaukee Bucks, the team that he was actually drafted by, so that's going to be fun to watch out there in Milwaukee. And here's Joe Smith, obviously not the best player on this list, but he will be going to the Toronto Raptors for the simulation. Next up, we got Allen Iverson of the Philadelphia 76ers. Oh my goodness, which team is going to be lucky enough to get him? And the Indiana Pacers get 97 overall Allen Iverson. And here's another great Tim Duncan of the San Antonio Spurs. Which team will be getting this 5-time NBA champion? It's the Golden State Warriors, so we got a super team in Golden State again. Curry, Thompson, Green, and Tim Duncan. Now here's Aloha Candy. Now a lot of these players are actually amazing, of course, that we know the #1 draft picks, but some of them are not the greatest. Like this player, he was okay, but he's going to the Sacramento Kings. But here's Ellen Brand. Ellen Brand was low-key a dog. I'm not even gonna lie, he comes at a 90 overall in this video, and he's gonna go to the Atlanta Hawks with Trae Young. So can the Hawks potentially make the NBA Finals in this simulation? But here's Kenyon Martin. His son just got drafted this year, but this dude was a beast for the New Jersey Nets, and he's going to the New Orleans Pelicans. No Zion Williamson there, but he's joining Brandon Ingram. But now we got Kwame Brown. This is going to happen. We got some of these trash players. Kwame Brown is going to the Charlotte Hornets. So Hornets fans, apologize. I didn't want you to get Kwame Brown, but the wheel selected that for you. So here's Yao Ming. He was a beast. Yao Ming, 7'8". I'm telling you, this dude was 7'8". He's not 7'5". He's going to the Miami Heat. Now here's LeBron James, the best player in the NBA history. And the Denver Nuggets will get LeBron James with Jokic and Jamal Murray, as well as Michael Porter Jr. And Denver might be the team to beat in the West. Prime Dwight Howard on the Orlando Magic. What team will be getting him? And it is the Portland Blazers. Finally, Damian Lillard gets another superstar, and that was a superstar at the time. Dwight was amazing. Now we got Andrew Bogut. He was actually pretty good for a while, and so he'll be headed to the Utah Jazz. Unfortunately, he's probably going to have to play behind Gobert. Next up, we got Bargnani, and every Toronto Raptors fans out there knows who this guy is. And it looks like he's going to the Boston Celtics, and I'm pretty happy about that. We got a three-point shooter, could space the floor a little bit, but now we got Greg Oden, and I'm telling you, if this dude didn't get injured, he could honestly be in the top 10 NBA centers ever, but he will be going to the Dallas Mavericks. He's only an 83 overall on this game. But next up, we got Derrick Rose, the youngest MVP ever, 95 overall. He was insane, and he's going to the Houston Rockets, but I mean, he's also pretty good now today. I can't even lie. Here we go, Blake Griffin. He's okay as well today, but he was amazing back then as well, and he's going to the Los Angeles Lakers for the simulation. He comes in at a 90 overall. Now here's Wizards John Wall, 90 overall, one of the fastest point guards I've ever seen, as he's going to go to the San Antonio Spurs, joining DeJounte Murray. Let's see how San Antonio could do out in the West. And here's 94 overall, Cleveland, Kyrie Irving, one of my favorite players ever and still today, and he's going to the Orlando Magic. And man, if you're a fan of basketball out there, you can learn so much just from watching Kyrie Irving play. The ball handling, the finishing, it's just unbelievable. Now here's Anthony Davis, Pelican version, going to the Phoenix Suns with Booker and CP3. And which team will be getting Anthony Bennett? Here we go. This is going to be tough. And the Cavaliers are going to get him again. Oh my goodness. Cleveland out there, I am sorry. This is just horrible. I can't believe you had to get him twice. But here's Andrew Wiggins. He was drafted by Cleveland, went to Minnesota, but he's going to the New York Knicks in this video. Now here's most underappreciated center in the league. I know he's on the Timberwolves, but Karl Anthony Towns is going to the Chicago Bulls, and the Bulls team is literally stacked. They have no #1 draft pick, so they just got to keep everybody. And now here we go, Ben Simmons. Which team is he going to go to? It is the Minnesota Timberwolves, joining D'Angelo Russell down there in Minnesota. Now we continue on the wheel. Markelle Fultz was drafted by the 76ers, and I do like Markelle Fultz, but I'm so happy the Celtics got Jason Tatum in that draft at 3, but he will be going to the Los Angeles Clippers. Now we have 4 teams remaining. DeAndre Ayton, drafted by the Suns, an 89 overall, a great center in the NBA right now. is going to join Joel Embiid in Philadelphia. He might have to come off the bench, but still, that's honestly a great pickup. We saw what he did in the last simulation with the Magic, took him all the way to the finals, but here's Zion Williamson, and he's going to the OKC Thunder. Can he turn around things down there in OKC? Anthony Edwards, 2020 draft pick, and he's going to the Pistons. So Cade Cunningham almost actually went to his former team, but he will be going to the Washington Wizards, the last team on the list, and that's going to wrap it up. Cunningham to the Wizards. So right now, I'm going to fill out all this stuff on NBA 2K21 Next Gen, and I'll be back in a second to get the season simulation. And now on to NBA 2K, we're just going to go over their rosters briefly. We just saw the 76ers get the former #1 pick, DeAndre Ayton, and again, every team gets a #1 pick, but some of them are okay, and some of them are amazing. Most of them are great, but that Bulls team looks like the favorites in the East right now. And anyways, as we do in every video, comment your predictions down below. Shout out to the people in the last 2K simulation up on the screen. I appreciate your support as always. You guys have been killing the videos. And right now, it's always a weird time to make simulations because it is the offseason. And like all the NBA free agents, or at least the big ones, have already made their decisions. No real trades happening recently. However, the NBA season starts back up again in literally 2 months, which is crazy. And the NBA opening night on TNT has already been scheduled. We got the Warriors, Lakers, and then the Nets, Bucks. Literally such a great way to start the season. Such fun matchups. And then the Christmas Day games, Nets and Lakers. Are you kidding me? And then we got Trae Young back in Madison Square Garden. The NBA has done a great job of scheduling this year. I just can't wait for this season, honestly. Like the last 2 seasons have been kind of weird, obviously because of COVID, but I think it's going to turn around this year. Hopefully fans are back in the stadiums, no injuries, literally so many great teams, so much great talent now. The NBA draft class this year was very good as well, so it's going to be so much fun. And I also want to hear down below in the comments, what do you think the sleeper team this year is the 2022 NBA season? The team that nobody thinks is going to do good, and they're going to end up doing good. Kind of like the Phoenix Suns, because they were not projected to go to the finals or even beat the Lakers. But yeah, tell me an underrated squad down below. And Derrick Rose, as we see, is now on the Houston Rockets. And I think it's safe to say everybody out there just loves Derrick Rose for what he's been through, what he's done. And again, he's still a great player today. Like, he was the best player on the Knicks in this playoffs, which is funny. And speaking of funny, how funny is it that Patrick Beverley is on the Timberwolves? That dude was talking about, like, he's going to get the next 5 years off Curry. Then he got passed around. Now he's on the Timberwolves. I mean, I like Patrick Beverley, but he is very confident, very cocky. And what he did Chris Paul last year was kind of uncalled for. But anyways, I'm not going to get on that. Here we go. Let's simulate to the end of the season. And Jokic will win the MVP, 22 points, 15 rebounds, 9 assists. What a season. Then you got Cade Cunningham as the Rookie of the Year for the Washington Wizards with 20 points a game. And Jalen Suggs, another rookie, comes off the bench in Orlando and he wins 6th Man of the Year. Defensive player goes to Giannis. First team All-NBA, Doncic, Harden, Giannis, Duncan, and Jokic. And how about the Rookie of the Year, Cunningham, making the second team with Curry, LeBron, Durant, and Anthony Davis. And there's the All-NBA third team up on the screen. But now we look at the league leaders in points. It was Doncic with 28, then Curry, Lillard, Harden, Durant, Mitchell, Young, Williamson, Tatum, and Morant. Then you see the rebounds per game leaders. You got Jokic, Duncan, Gobert, Davis, and Giannis. Assists per game, Young, Cunningham again, Doncic, Lillard, and Ja Morant. As we get to the standings in the East, the Celtics take the 1 spot, fall behind the Milwaukee Bucks, the 76ers, Brooklyn Nets, Toronto Raptors. Then you got the Chicago Bulls, the Indiana Pacers with Iverson, the Orlando Magic with Kyrie, and the Miami Heat with Yao Ming just missed out in the East. How about that? And then there are the teams that did not make the playoffs. As we head to the Western Conference, Anthony Davis and the Suns take the 1 spot. Then you got the Denver Nuggets with LeBron James, the Clippers, the Trailblazers, the Pelicans. Then the Rockets take the 6th seed. Golden State, I thought they'd be higher as they get the 7th seed. And the Lakers make the playoffs as the Utah Jazz just miss out, and Shaq with the Grizzlies do not make it. And they're the teams in the West at the bottom. And here's the official playoff bracket for today's simulation. You guys see the teams and the matchups. It is your last chance to comment your predictions down below, as this is a 2K21 simulation here with live games. Who's going to win it all? The road to the championship begins in the first round. It is going to be madness here, so sit down, sit back, relax, and let's go. We come to Toronto where the Brooklyn Nets will sweep the Raptors here in the first round. Bruce Brown at the line to end this series, 130 to 124 in game number 4. And the Toronto Raptors are going to go down in the first round. So Chris Webber, Durant, and James Harden are on in the second round, and we have a close game in LA. It is the Clippers down 1 to the Houston Rockets. It's Derrick Rose on the drive, and oh, Derrick Rose throws it down. Rockets lead by 3, and they're looking to close out the series here in LA. Man, #1 draft pick prime Derrick Rose was insane. The youngest MVP gives the Rockets the lead, but the Clippers have a chance when they go for the quick 2 in the paint. Now to Kawhi Leonard, back his way in, gives it to Ibaka, and Ibaka puts it off the glass, but they're still down by 1.22 seconds. Looking at inbound is Wood, he can't find anybody, gets it in, and now Derrick Rose has it, and he will go to the line where he will shoot 2 free throws, looking to extend this game to 3 points. Rose, first one on its way, it's good, but that dunk he had there last possession was insane. insane. And this one's to make a 3-point game. Derrick Rose got both of them coming in clutch as the LA Clippers used their last timeout with the season on the line. 21.7 seconds remaining. Who could get a bucket? And as we get there after the timeout, inbound to Kawhi Leonard. I don't see Paul George. He might be fouled out, but Kawhi gets in the paint, draws two. Batum's open for three, and he knocks it down. A defensive breakdown from the Rockets, and with the season on the line, Batum strikes, and now the Houston Rockets have a chance to win this series. Shot clock turned off. It's Rose 1-on-1 with Jackson. Rose, crossover, got him in the paint, floater, and one. Derrick Rose doing it all in LA. He will go to the line with a chance to ice this series, and the free throw is good. 3-point game. They need another 3-pointer with 5 seconds inbound. Goes to Reggie Jackson. 2-1. Jackson to Leonard. Gets the shot off. And it won't go. Derrick Rose with an amazing Game 5 performance will end the Clippers season here in 5 games. Rockets move on, and the Boston Celtics, the 1 seed in the East with Jaylen Brown, what a move, are going to knock down the Orlando Magic in 5 games. So Kyrie Irving went to Orlando, but they couldn't get it done. They're going to lose in the first round, 115-92 in Game 5. Boston advances. And what a game for Allen Iverson of the Indiana Pacers. 30 points, and they're up 4 as Giannis Hicks at 3 won't go, and the Pacers looking to end this series here in Milwaukee. But what are the Bucks doing? They're down by 4. They need a foul right now. 30 seconds. Iverson draws the double from full court, and what a pass. They go back to Iverson, and still Milwaukee won't foul. I'm not sure this decision is the best right now, but shot clock down to 7 seconds. Iverson looking to put the nail in the coffin here in Milwaukee. 3 seconds, 2. TJ Warren the pump. Another one. Warren the dagger. Won't go. Rebound Giannis. Here the Bucks come out of timeout. Holiday a pull-up jumper. He got it from downtown. This game isn't over as well as this series. Huge shot from Drew Holiday and timeout Indiana Pacers. After the timeout, they end up fouling Caris LeVert. He goes to line and knocks on the first free throw. This one to make it a 3-point game. LeVert got them both. Bucks, no timeouts. Season on the line. Can they get a miracle? Here's John Antetokounmpo. 4 seconds. Gives it to DiVincenzo. A 3 in the corner. No. Rebound Pacers. And that's going to do it. Down go the Bucks. Iverson and Indiana will move on. In an absolute blowout here in Phoenix, the Suns will take down the LA Lakers in 5 games. And they will win Game 5 by 45 points. The number 1 seed in the West with Davis are moving on. And we head to Chicago. The 76ers are looking to force Game 7. They're up by 2. Chicago leads the series. Can they win the series here in 6 in front of their home fans? Well, they need to stop here with the time running down. Shot clock to 2 seconds. Embiid on Towns. What a matchup this is. Towns forces a shot clock violation. And Chicago will get the ball back when they have no timeouts. 5.1 to go. Here's Lonzo Ball looking for overtime to win the series. They go back to Vucevic for the win. No! And Philadelphia forces a Game 7. I thought Lonzo Ball could have taken that last shot right there, maybe got to the paint. But we go to Game 7, and it doesn't matter that the 76ers won that game because they will lose at home in Game 7, 111-104. And Chicago gets the job done on the road to win the series. And we are now in Denver. Game 7, Warriors Nuggets. How about this? Curry from downtown won't go. Rebound Tim Duncan. Duncan underneath, and he scores. And we're back to a tie game with 39 seconds. 2 amazing teams going at it here. LeBron James against Curry again. About a 14-second shot differential. Here's LeBron James on the drive. Draymond Green, what defense? The shot's no good. Duncan the rebound. And all of a sudden the Warriors have a chance to win this series and pull out the upset. And here is Stephen Curry looking to take the game winner. The screen from Tim Duncan. Curry, pull-up jumper for the lead. Won't go. Duncan skies it out of nowhere. And 1. Tim Duncan dominating Jokic here in this Game 7. He can't be stopped right now. Duncan at the line for the free throw, and he's got it. Timeout Denver, and all of a sudden this game has drastically changed. Nuggets down by 3 with 17 seconds to go. Game 7, they need a big basket right now here from LeBron James or Jamal Murray. Even Jokic, he can take the 3. Murray the drive. Murray 11 seconds. Murray gets in the paint. Back out to Gordon, and he's going to take the shot. No! Rebound Wiseman. And man, if you're a Nuggets fan, that's not the best possession you could have got there. As James Wiseman looking to end this series here with free throws. And it's off the front of the rim. He misses the first. Can he miss 2? I mean, Denver has no timeouts, but we've seen so many miracles happen in this simulation before. And he missed both of them. Jokic to rebound. Up court to Murray. 3 seconds. Murray to Rivers. Rivers to Jokic for the tie. In and out. That would have been crazy, but the Warriors score 5 unanswered and they win this series on the road. What an upset. We got some conference semifinal action. This should be a lot of fun. You guys see the matchups, and that was a fun first round. A lot of upsets actually as we get to round number 2. Now who's going to advance to the conference finals on this NBA 2K simulation. Sit down, sit back, relax, and let's go. And the first team to advance to the conference finals is the Golden State Warriors after that Game 7 win on the road against the Nuggets. I didn't think they were going to win that game, but they did. And they go to the second round, and they sweep the Houston Rockets with Derrick Rose to advance on. And now we go to the East. It is the Chicago Bulls with Zach LaVine, and they're going to advance to the Eastern Conference Finals with a 5-game series win over the Indiana Pacers and Allen Iverson. And it is officially over. The Chicago Bulls are one step closer to the NBA Finals in the simulation. They will move on. And now we go to a Game 7 in Phoenix. It's the Trailblazers against the Suns. Suns down by 1. CP3 the pull-up. No, but Anthony Davis cleans it up. And Phoenix has the lead. 39 seconds. Winner advances to the conference finals against the Golden State Warriors. It all comes down to this. Who's going to make the big plays in this winner-go-home situation? It's Damian Lillard. Chris Paul with some great defense. Lillard the top 3. Won't go. Dwight Howard. Oh my goodness. That would have been a top play if he would have got that putback. But now here's CP3 and the Suns up by 1. About a 4-second shot differential. They're just looking for the dagger. I think Devin Booker's fouled out, so it looks like they're going to go to Anthony Davis or CP3. Who are they going to go to? 7 on the shot clock. 6. The screen from Johnson. 4. CP3 to Davis. Looking to give him a 3-point lead. A fade. Won't go. Rebound Howard. Up to Lillard. No timeouts from the logo. Bang! Lillard wins the game and the series. Damian Lillard, oh my goodness, just like that. What an amazing shot. And the Portland Blazers move on, and we go to Boston. Schroeder puts up the layup, and it's good. And the Celtics will win a Game 7 against the Brooklyn Nets to advance to the Eastern Conference Finals. So the season will end here for the Brooklyn Nets with Chris Webber, Durant, and James Harden. This one is all over here in Boston, and we get to the Conference Finals. We have the Portland Blazers after that game-winning shot from Damian Lillard from half court against the Warriors, and then in the East, it's the Celtics versus the Bulls. Best of 7 series to determine who's going to make the finals. This should be a lot of fun, so let's go. We go to Golden State where the Blazers lead by 2, and they also lead in the series, so they have a chance to go to the NBA Finals right here on the road. But the Warriors took the force Game 7. Here's Klay Thompson for the lead. No good. Rebound to Powell in 33 seconds. Portland looking to win this game. They got to go back to Damian Lillard right now for the dagger. Here's Covington in the paint to Dwight Howard. And now it's Damian Lillard, top of the key. Can he do it again? Dwight's looking to set the screen. Lillard for the dagger. No! Howard up off the glass. Dwight Howard, Crime Orlando draft pick number 1, gives the Blazers a 4-point lead. 14 seconds. Curry, pull up 3-pointer, puts it in. A tough shot from Curry cuts the lead to 1. They need to play the foul game. 12 seconds. Looking at inbound. Howard's got to get it in. And they're going to CJ McCollum with 11.4. Looking to put in 2 free throws to make it a 3-point game. McCollum, he's got the first, and now the crowd is on their feet. Golden State, no timeouts. McCollum, the second one, he's got it. 115 to 112, 11.4, no timeouts. Looking to tie the game, season on the line. They go to Iguodala. No! Oh my, why would they go to Iggy? Yes, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, and they go to Iguodala, and that might wrap it up. Lillard got the free throw, and this one's gonna do it. The Portland Blazers are advancing to the NBA Finals, and they are your Western Conference champions. A 6-game series win over the Warriors with Tim Duncan, Howard, and Lillard are moving on in the simulation. And we have a close Game 7 in the East. Zach LaVine for the lead. No! Corner 3 is no good. 129 to 129. Game 7 for the NBA Finals. Here's Tatum. Oh! On the wreck attack. Jason Tatum. What a play! And the Celtics have a 2-point lead as their fans are going crazy. 36 seconds remaining. Here's DeMar DeRozan. Who will they go to? They have Towns, Vucevic, Lonzo. DeMar has it right now. You gotta go to LaVine. He cuts back towards Zach LaVine. Oh, in the face of Jaylen Brown, and he's wiggling on him. Oh, it's disrespectful out in Boston right now. And now only a 2-second shot differential for the Celtics and a chance to win this series and go to the NBA Finals. The ball's in the hands of Jason Tatum, and this place is going to go absolutely crazy if they can get a shot right now. 9 on the shot clock, 8, 7, motion around. Here's Schroeder running the 3-point line, and they're going to go to him. Schroeder takes the 3 for the lead. No! Rebound Vucevic, and the Bulls will get it back with 3.4 and a chance to win the series. Jason Tatum, I thought he should have taken that shot right there, but anyways, here we go. 3.4, you can get in the paint. DeRozan not going to dribble, going to take a deep 3. No! And we're going to go to overtime in Boston. It's Game 7 of the NBA Eastern Conference Finals. And as we get to overtime, Chicago down by 1. Here's DeRozan. This is a high-scoring Game 7. He gives it to Lonzo Ball. Back to DeRozan. The screen from Vucevic. DeRozan right side. Driving right in the paint. Oh! Down goes Williams. DeMar DeRozan catches a body. 14 seconds. Celtics, no timeout. Down by 1. And all of a sudden this season on the line. DeMar DeRozan with an amazing dunk here late in this game. As now we have 4 seconds remaining. 3, 2. Jason Tatum the fadeaway. Got it. Tatum puts the fans on their feet. .9. Unbelievable shot from Jason Tatum. Timeout Chicago. They can still get a shot off right here. .9 to go. It's got to be catch and shoot. Vucevic looking around, finds ball for the win. No! And the Celtics win Game 7, are going to the NBA Finals. What an amazing game for both these teams. So many highlights, so many crazy plays, and the Celtics end up winning this game, and they're advancing all the way to the NBA Finals. And as we get to the Finals, it is the Celtics who got Bargnani and the Blazers who got Dwight Howard. A best-of-7 series to determine the winner of today's simulation as well as the championship. Who is going to do it? This should be a lot of fun, so sit down, sit back, relax, and let's go. But there will be no close game in the Finals as we go to 6 games, and the Blazers lead 3-2, and this one is all over. The Portland Trail Blazers will take down the Celtics and win the simulation and are the NBA Finals champions. They got Dwight Howard on the wheel, a former #1 draft pick. And man, how big was that Lillard half-court game winner? It took him all the way here. If he misses that, the Suns will move on. But the Blazers are celebrating in front of their whole band. And the Celtics again losing the simulation. I feel like we never win any, but it doesn't matter. Give it up for the Blazers. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I appreciate all the support, every comment, every like, every subscription. I literally read every comment, so let me know if you want more Madden simulations, 2K simulations. The season's gonna come up here in a couple months, so everything should get a lot more fun. And again, thank you guys so much for watching the video. It's Halftime Productions, and we